Mm. Ooh. What's up, good people? It's time for another session of that verbal cardio, man. We back, man. It's another glorious week. If you're live watching this, if you're listening, if you're glistening, if you're looking at me right now, that means you alive. That means you blessed off the top. As soon as your eyes open this morning, the blessing came in hot with the eye open. Remember that, man. Every time you wake up with no aches and pains, no heartache, no none of that, you had a regular wake up, you already in on the blessings. You already in. Not everybody woke up this morning. Not everybody woke up. Some people waking up and they just plugged into the hospital veins. It's like a raggedy hospital wake up. But you got the regular organic wake up. Your eyelids separated and your eyeballs was looking and glistening. And you like, oh man, what's going on? What day is it? I woke up this morning. I ain't know what day it was, what I had to do, or what time it was until I looked at my Apple Watch. And I was like, oh, all right. I woke up around 8 something. And I was like, cool. And what day is it? It's Tuesday. Boom. Pow. We was in. We was glistening. We back. I got my co-host extraordinaire, Water, out here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're drinking your water, man. Take it in. Don't be cutting corners on that water. Don't be cutting corners on the water. I know y'all tired of me fussing about the water, but I want y'all to drink more of it. I want y'all drinking that water regularly, man, respecting it, holding it, cherishing it. Y'all be cherishing all other kind of bullshit. You better cherish that water, because without the water, ain't none of the other bullshit here. Whatever you into, whatever your passion is, wherever you live, whatever you're doing, whatever you're eating, whatever you hold dear, water is the reason. Water is that reason, man. Get in on it. Cherish it. Drink it. Don't just bathe in it and just not call it the next day, man. Get in on that water. Let it get into you. All right? And coffee don't count, goddammit. Coffee don't count. Y'all be out here drinking that nasty ass coffee. That's the crack to your system. Coffee nasty. I'm gonna talk more on that later, but I just had to get that off my nipples off the top. Right out the gate. Coming in first. Now, we got a beaner back on the ones and twos. You know, he was out of town filming some shit, but he back on the ones and twos.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, he was in small town Illinois. You know what I'm saying? When you think of Illinois, you think of one city, Chicago. Some states only got one city. And, you know, no disrespect to Springfield, Illinois, and Champaign, and Bloomington, Illinois, and Peoria. But come on, man. Chicago. That's the only city in Illinois that really registers. No disrespect. If you in these other cities in Illinois, no disrespect. But let's be frank. Let's be frank. It's just Chicago. Some states are blessed with multiple cities to be cracking. California, you got San Diego, you got Los Angeles, you got San Francisco, you got Oakland, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. San Jose. You got a lot going on in California. You know what I'm saying? Texas, you got Austin, you got Houston, you got Dallas, you got Fort Worth, even though I consider Fort Worth and Dallas to just be twin cities, you know what I'm saying? You got Galveston, you know what I'm saying? El Paso, even though Texas don't really claim El Paso like that, there's still a lot of people in El Paso. I'm not a fan of El Paso, but I know it's big. And that's part of the reason why I'm not a fan of El Paso, because El Paso don't have a lot of character on it. You got all them people there. You ain't got no real, you ain't got no real character on it. You just big for no reason. Just a big ass city for no reason. No personality. That's what it is. No personality. You feel me? Man, El Paso, man. And I know I'll be hard on El Paso, but you know what, man? It just wasn't doing it for me, man. El Paso just wasn't cutting the mustard. And why the mustard got to be cut, man? Why is it the mustard? Man, that's not cutting the mustard. Like, why the mustard got to get cut? We talking sandwiches? And do you like mustard on your sandwiches? That's the real question. Do you like mustard on your sandwiches? Are you mustard mayonnaise? Which one you going with? Because sometimes I like a little mustard on my sandwich. And then sometimes I'm like, man, watch out. It depends on the sandwich. And since I've been, mostly vegan, I don't really do sandwiches like I used to. I used to be Sandwich McGee. I used to be Big Sandwich in the hood. They called me Big Sandwich in the trap. They was like, yo, I'm up in there, big sandwiching it up. I am the sandwich god. This is who I was. You know what I'm saying? When I was knee deep, when I was balls deep in the streets, it was like, yo, here come Big Sandwich. Sometimes I was toasted, sometimes I wasn't. He toasted. So if I was a toasted sandwich that day in the trap, that meant I had that thing on me. Oh, Tone toasted, man. Watch out. That's Big Sandwich right there. But a lot of times I was chilling non-toasted. And do you like your sandwiches toasted? These are the questions we got to ask one another. Because if you got the toasted sandwich, your mouth gonna get shredded. Your mouth gonna get shredded up. That's why I ain't go to Quiznos a lot, man. You get the toasted sandwich at the Quiznos, then your mouth is shredded. It's like you had a bowl of Captain Crunch. And Captain Crunch gonna tear your mouth up every time. But your Big Sandwich coming, man. Watch out, man. Get all this shit up, man. Watch out, man. Big Sandwich. And I'd be like, hey, man, what y'all doing out here? Nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Tony? Just out here, peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying? Pastrami on rye. And then I would just leave. And they'd be like, what did he just say? I don't know, but it was deep. It was deep, man. He stayed deep in the trap. I ain't talking about a goddamn thing right now, man. But that's verbal cardio. It's me running my mouth, all right? I want to give a shout out to my patron saints, the Patreon, the people that put their money where their mouths were. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dissing y'all. But I'm saying, the people that, actually pulled the trigger on my Patreon, they over here, they the patron saints. Pay, keyword. And they in here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ebony Walker, Ayomi, Griffin, you know what I'm saying? Aries Taurus, M. Hollis, Brandon Preston, that guy, Christina, Chloe, Jason Anderson, Ray Guns, Simone L, Zakia, you know what I'm saying? Randomly CJ, Megan, Kiyomi. Kiyomi back up in there, man. That's what's up. Miranda, Retha, my bad. I can't see my glasses. E. Short Sachs, Dan Hill, Jay Edwards, Chris McNeil, MP Trooper, Stony Face Entertainment, Keish, 2 Jelsi, Styler, Sherry Tucker, man. The list goes on and on, man. But some of y'all in this IG Live right now, y'all sitting in here in the IG Live, scared to make the commitment. Y'all don't want to make the commitment. Y'all sitting here, if you just listening to verbal cardio, I got my IG Live on, right? Currently, it's 133 people in here watching. And I'll be like, yo, I want 10 new Patreon members. And they just be watching me ask for the 10 new members. And they be sitting there like, yeah, I'm going to just sit here until somebody else join. But I'm not going to be the one to join. So I'm going to sit in here on the free and watch Tony do his podcast on the free until he cut it off. And then I'll just come back on the free next time just to see what he talking about. But I'm not gonna make the commitment. And that's fine if you don't want to make the commitment. But you know what I'm saying? You should make the commitment. It's money well spent, man. All them other platforms you signed up to, and I know you signed up. I know you signed up to other platforms. And I guarantee you this. They not giving you no shout outs. They not giving you no shout outs. I am. Join my Patreon, y'all. Oh, you waiting on your taxes? Are you waiting on your taxes for that $5? You know what? You know what? That's what we doing now. You waiting on your taxes for the $5. You know what? I can can see if I was pricey because Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, my Hulu is big pricey. I'm cheap. I'm a cheap date. I'm a cheap date out here, man. I'm going to give you a good time. I'm going to make you laugh. I'm going to make you think. I'm going to make you get emotional. I'm going to ask how your family and your hopes and dreams is doing. I'm going to show you a good time. I'm going to entertain you for the cheap. For the cheap. And some of y'all still be like, nah, I'd rather spend my money on other shit. But you ain't worth it, Tone. Like, God damn, man. That's what we doing out here, huh? I ain't worth it. Cool. But I'm a good time, man. I'm a cheap date. And I'm going to rub your booty. I'm going to rub your booty. You know what I'm saying? Metaphorically. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to rub your booty, man. Them other platforms ain't rubbing your booties, man. I'm telling you what's happening. Anyway, I got to cut the live off. So if y'all wanna get in on this and not be cut off, join my Patreon. Click that link in my bio. Click that Patreon tab. What's up, Rosalind? Click that Patreon tab and join. Pick the tier that you want to pay, and then boom, we in. We in. And if you do the free join, you're not gonna reap the benefits. And this shirt, shout out to Don is Dope. At Don is Dope on Instagram. The boomerang shirt. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Join up. I gave you the opportunity. I gave you the information. Join up, man. We in here having a good time, man. I'm about to go back to my patron saints and the rest of the show. I've come to realize that I am the real life mother's milk when it comes to t-shirts. I realize this. If you're not familiar with who Mother's Milk is, if you watch the show The Boys on Amazon Prime, there's a character in there played by Laz Alonso, and he always got some dope hip-hop t-shirts. Every episode, every time you see him, he got a new dope t-shirt on. And I realize that I'm the real life Mother's Milk. I got so many t-shirts. So many hip-hop music t-shirts. I got movies as well. I'm T-shirt McGee. So I'm like, yo, I am Mother's Milk out here. In real life. This is who I am. T-shirt Tone, man. I'm out here. Big time. Big time. All right. So I want to talk about some things, but before I do that, before I talk about some things, you know what I'm saying? A couple things, if you will. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind. You know, I want to pay the bills real quick. Just pay a couple bills. So we know money is tight. And a lot of y'all saying money is tight. That's why you can't even join the Patreon. I get it. Money be tight. Money be tight. And life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? All right? The money you earn can be in your hands today with Earnin. Earnin is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. All you got to do is just download the Earnin app and verify your paycheck, then access up to $100 a day as you work and leave an optional tip drill. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your next paycheck. This is fire. I'm so mad they didn't have this when I was in them 9-to-5 streets because I needed this when I was in them streets. When I was at Dairy Queen, McDonald's, Inmersh, when I was at work study on campus at Black programs, when I was working at the Activity Center, when I was at Best Buy, I needed Earnin, man. Where was you at? Where was you at when I needed you? Where were you when I needed you? Where was you at, man? Cue up the end of X Factor. Where were you? I needed the money. I needed it. Cars was giving me heart attacks back then, man. When I had to wait for that paycheck, cars was like, oh, you waiting, huh? My cars would smoke 8 packs of cigarettes a day. What's up, Tone? I see you depending on me to get to work, but let me tell you something right here, right now. I ain't really gonna start today. Where was Earning then, man? We needed you. But Earning can come through in the clutch for a special night out, a last-minute gift for a loved one, unexpected trip to the vet, upcoming rent, new dress, school clothes, or shoes, especially now. If you got kids and you got to get the kids squared away for school, you got to get their new clothes, you got to get all these school supplies that they need, all these other kind of fees they charge now for parents, man. It's more expensive now. It's more stressful for the parents to have kids now than it was back then. And all that money could come in handy, man. Make Earning a part of your financial routine and join Earning's over 3.5 million customers who say things like, when I think about Earning, I think about financial stability, security. It gives me a lot of peace of mind, if you will. So download Earning today, spelled EARNIN in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the Earning app, type in Verbal Cardio under podcast when you sign up. It'll really help the show. All right, don't forget to type in that Verbal Cardio, you know what I'm saying? That's Verbal Cardio under podcast. Subject to your available earnings, location, daily max, and pay period max. See earning.com/TOS for details. Now, Earning is a financial technology company. They are not a bank. Bank products are issued by the Evolve Bank and Trust member FDIC. So remember, they are not a bank. They are not a bank. They are not a bank. Keep that in mind. Yeah, y'all. So listen. Listen up, man. I would like to address a few things. One thing, go see the new Alien Romulus movie if you haven't. If you're not a fan of the genre, this doesn't concern you. But if you are a fan of sci-fi horror together, if you're a fan of the franchise, Alien Romulus is a good time. It's one of my favorite films of the summer. I fully recommend it. But if it's not your cup of tea and you already know that, then I'm not saying it's going to convert you. But if you're already a fan of the genre, I fully recommend it. It's a good time. Go see it. Go put some money in that thing, man. This is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to go to the movie theater and support these movies, man, because I do not want the movie theaters to die off. I need them. I don't want to watch everything at home. I do not want to watch everything at home, man. I need that focus that the movie theater provides. So keep pumping some money into these movie theaters, man. It's a night out. It's an escape. It's a focus. It's AC in there. It's AC. You know what I'm saying? Get your asses out there, man. Get your asses in the movie theaters. It's a good time, man. I really enjoyed it. There was some things I wanted to address. The Democratic National Convention is in Chicago. It looked like it was going down. People was mad excited to be attending that joint. To me, it looks like stress ball city. All them people converging into one. It's too much going on. My nerves can't handle it. My nerves can't handle that type of energy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't got no hair. My nerves was like, man, we can't handle this hair tone. My nerves couldn't even handle the hair. It's too much hair going on, man. We out. Hair follicles packed their bags and left. And I was like, damn, hair follicles? You not gonna give me a chance? Nah. You ain't respect us anyway, man. You like being bald. We gonna give you what you want. And then they just left. And I was like, all right. So here I am bald. You know what I'm saying? I shaved my facial hair because y'all was just like, shave it. I did a little poll on my Instagram. I was like, yo, should I let it grow out or should I shave it? And y'all like, shave it. 70-something% of y'all. Shout out to the 20-something% that held me down. And the only thing is, here's why I cut it. Here's why I cut it, because I be doing polls and be like, what y'all think I should do? And then I do what I want. I'm already on the verge of just shaving it anyway because I don't have the patience to get through the scraggly patch phase of the hair growth. I don't have the patience. If it's coming in scraggly and Patch Adams, I'd be like, you know what, get up out of here. But I want to go straight from 0 to 60 with the facial hair, man. I want that beard to come in crisp and even and organic, natural, non-colored up, non-market, non-shoe polished up. No implants, no nothing. I'm coming in pure organic, no wig on my face. And I want that shit to be robust and even and thick. But it's just not, I ain't got the patience to get it to that level. I don't even know if it's possible. I don't know. But I feel like I had a really good thing happening on the right side of my face, though. I feel like the right side was adequate. It was doing its thing. It was coming in. It had a nice shape and flow. The left side was like, nah, man, Anthony Hamilton. Shout out to Anthony Hamilton. I love Anthony Hamilton, but we know. This side wasn't, it wasn't coming in like that. It was easing on in, taking its time. But this side, it was coming in nice. But y'all was like, nah. And then when I did shave it, y'all was going overboard. Like, you need to go and cut the scraggly chin thing you got going. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I'm not cutting off. The cheered is here to stay. You want me to cut it off? You got to pay me. You got to pay me. Good money. No bullshit ass dollars. If you want me to cut the cheered off, I need good money. We got to be shooting something for real. All right? I'm talking about I need to be a regular on a sitcom. I need to be in the movie with Oscar nominees for me to even consider. Spectrum was like, hey, Tony, you want to shave? Nope. They tried to get me to get rid of the cheered early on. Spectrum was like, hey, Tone, what about the little cheered? Nope. The cheered stays. I'm not willing to shave the cheered. So y'all gonna get this manhood right here. Y'all gonna get this masculinity right here. Y'all just gonna take it. It's gonna be raggedy. It's gonna be unorthodox. It's gonna be unedged up. Y'all gonna take it. Y'all gonna like it, and y'all gonna hush. If you're a woman and you want to play in it, feel free. But I'll tell you what you're not finna do. You're not finna make me cut it off. And that's on Bird. You hear me? That's on Bird. I am not playing with y'all, man. I'm not playing. So y'all just be happy with the smooth face shave and hush. But the cheered is here to stay. My mama's in here. Y'all talking about my mom or a different Sandy? Never trust a man with no facial hair, see? You see what I'm saying? It's serious business out here. Oh, Sandy J. Oh, okay, my bad. My bad. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me send out this text real quick. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, y'all keep going. Y'all keep talking, man. Let me send this text. Okay. All right. There's that. Now. Okay. I want to say this, man. I'm sorry to come back to Tyler Perry yet again. But here's the thing. So we've been watching, myself and my patron saints, we have been watching Average Joe. It's on Netflix now. It was a BET Plus original. Starring Deion Cole as a man that got put in some very tough situations throughout this series. It's a crime drama, is what it is. And it's great. I'm having a good time watching this. And it just made me realize, a few things. Right. So let me tell you what Average Joe is about. Average Joe is about a man. He's a plumber, right? He's living in Pittsburgh. He's got a wife and a daughter, and he's got a good friend, and his good friend has a wife that pretty much has his ball sack in her hands. And so he just loses his father, and he comes to find out that his father owed some very serious Russians some money that he apparently stole from them. And it turns out his father was into some shit, and he ended up stealing money from these cats in the tune of $10 million. So now, he's caught up in the mix, and it's just one thing happening after another, after another, after another. I love shit like this. I love crime dramas. It made me realize this. I always thought action was like my favorite genre. I think crime dramas have surpassed action in terms of just like, when you think about The Wire, you think about The Sopranos, you think about Breaking Bad, you think about True Story with Kevin Hart, you think about all these crime dramas, Gone Girl and Seven, and you know what I'm saying? These could be thrillers as well, but I'm thinking this might be my favorite genre. Ozark is another tremendous example where I just be all Your Honor. I just be all in, like, they get me in quick, and now I'm just like, oh hell, you got to see it through. So the first episode of Average Joe, I'm already like, I got to see it through. Snowfall, another example. Boardwalk Empire, it's just like, yo, this is my genre. And so once I saw Average Joe, and I didn't have BET Plus, so I never tuned in, but now that I'm in, it's fantastic. I'm all in, man. And every episode, it's like, oh man, what's gonna happen now? It's like, oh shit, oh my God, oh, what's gonna happen now? What's gonna happen now? So if this genre tickles your fancy, and they're not paying me to do this, they're not asking me to do it, you know what I'm saying? And I do know Deion Cole, and I know Malcolm Barrett, and I know Cynthia McWilliams. The cast is Deion Cole, Tammy Townsend, Malcolm Barrett, Michael Trucco, and Cynthia K. McWilliams, and more, of course. But they are killing it on the acting front. It's just, I'm having a great time. We about five episodes in. We're gonna do a couple more tonight, and I'm all in. So it's on Netflix now. So I know you got Netflix. Tune in, run them numbers up on Average Joe. They got renewed for another season. So get in on this. And I want to say that I want to tie this into something else. Remember how good True Story was with Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes? Remember how when that came out, we was like episode after episode. I breezed through True Story so fast because stuff kept unraveling, and it was just like, yo, this is amazing. And it just made me think, like, the key here is nuance. Nuanced characters, man. These characters are going through the motions. Sometimes you with them, sometimes you not. But it's like, but they keeping you guessing. They keeping you. It's fluid. It's flowing. It's ebbs and flows in the characters. So it's just like, yo, this is what I'm talking about. And it just makes me madder at Tyler Perry. It gives me, no, it's not a Tyler Perry series. it makes me more frustrated than Tyler Perry because he could be doing so much more with his stuff. And I know his stuff be doing numbers, and you know the audience is there, and it's just yeah. I get it. Like even Divorce in the Black, it was a hit for Amazon. I get it. But I feel like he could be doing so he can tap into so much more. The audience he has now will only grow if he was to just give us these well thought, fleshed out characters. And regardless of what he says, I know he wants his audience to grow. Nobody in entertainment does not want their audience to grow. I don't care how big they are or how big they may seem. You want the biggest audience possible. Everybody does. As successful as Tyler Perry projects are, they can be even more successful if he would just touch up these characters. That's it. For example, let's take the movie Eve's Bayou. That's right in Tyler Perry's wheelhouse. Tyler Perry deals in dysfunctional families, infidelity, domestic abuse. These are his hallmarks. These are the tried and true tropes that we're going to get from Tyler Perry every time. Family mistrust, all this going on. This is his. So Eve's Bayou is totally in his wheelhouse in terms of that story and how everything played out. It was about a family with a cheating husband at the head of it, and the chain reaction that comes with his infidelity, his daughter catching him cheating in the act, and you know they plotting against him. But here's the difference. Here's the difference in the writing and the flow and the vibe of Eve's Bayou versus Tyler Perry stuff. The characters were nuanced. The family felt fleshed out. The characters were three-dimensional. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a cliche. Even though Sam Jackson's character was cheating on his wife, he had a beautiful family. He out here in this small Louisiana town smashing all these women. We still liked him. He was charming. We got why women would find him appealing. We got why his wife was in love with him because he was charming. We got why the kids loved him. It was just like, yo, I like this guy. He doing some fucked up shit, but I like this guy. He was smiling. He was like, oh, they always mad. He was just having a good time. And it was like, dang, he whacked, but I get it. I can see why. And that's what we don't get with Tyler Perry stuff. It's like a lot of his characters are just evil and just trash, and I don't see why. I don't see why a woman would be attracted to this person. I don't see why a man would be attracted to this person. So when you lose the I don't see why, you disconnect from the whole project a little bit because it's like, I don't get why such and such. Why would you even? So given these nuances within Eve's Bayou, it's like, damn, okay. Nuances within the family, within the daughters. The daughters were doing like, one of the daughters did some whack shit, but it was just like, but we were sympathetic, and then it was like, oh shit, oh, you lied. And then the realization that they was lying, and like, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, Mozelle's story arc about how she was losing all her husbands because she herself was a cheater. She herself dabbled in the infidelity, but we still liked her as a character because she was a full human. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Tyler Perry, man. Just depth. Because in real life, people be cheating. Let's get down to brass tacks. People be cheating in real life. And they're people that you love, people that you like. They charming. They make you feel good about yourself. They out here. You like having them around. And then you find out you've been cheating, or not even on you, just friends, family, whatever it may be. Some of y'all right here, right now, you love a family member or a friend, and you know they just dog rotten to whoever they dating in terms of like infidelity. But you still friends with them. They still your family. You still love them. You like, yo, man, you doing whack shit out here, man. You need to let that girl go. You whack as hell, man. Let's get something to eat. This is how we move in our day-to-day lives. You're doing wrong, man. You need to tell them. You need to tell them. I can't do it. Ugh. Let's get something to eat. That's the reality of it. So I just hope he taps into like nuance and depth and like, you know what I'm saying? Just give us more, because even though people are doing whack shit, they still human. All that good stuff. So that's all I want to see in them projects, man. Come on, man. Give us the depth. Tyler Perry. That's all you got to do, man. Then you can grow that fan base. You can grow that fan. I know you want to grow that fan. I know you're already a billionaire. But I also know you want to grow that fan base. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want the growth? We all want to grow as businesses. I want to grow. So why not take the steps? And people's like, if you don't like Tyler Perry stuff, just don't watch it. Let me tell you something, man. I'll be rooting for black people. I'll be rooting for black people. And in the field, in the lane of Hollywood and, you know, film and television, I try to support blacks as much as I can, because I know it's hard out here for us, and, you know, we trying to get a piece of that pie. We consume so much entertainment, so it's just like, yo, I want these blacks to win. I want these black filmmakers and writers to win. But I also don't want the bullshit. I want some good quality stuff. So that's why I always keep coming back to Tyler, man, giving them chance after chance, because I want this man to win. So of course I'll be like, man, of course I'm fussing. It's like that friend or that family member that you believe in, that you want to win, but you be like, yo, man, do this. They be like, nah. I'd be like, all right. You know what I'm saying? And Dallas D just asked me, who are some of my favorite black directors? Spike Lee. Spike Lee is probably my favorite historically. Here lately, he's probably not my favorite, but overall, when we look at total body of work, Spike Lee is one of my favorite directors, period, not just black. I like Ryan Coogler. I like what Jordan Peele is doing. I love what Casey Lemons was doing with Eve's Bayou. I really like Keenan Ivory Wayans on the directorial tip. Robert Townsend. What's my man's name that did Tales from the Hood and Fear of a Black Hat? Rusty Cundiff. Antoine Fuqua. Just to name a few. Oh, Ava DuVernay DuVernay. She's one of my favorites now. She be killing. She's great. Ava is definitely in that equation. She's up there for sure. For sure. And you know, that's what also F. Gary Gray, you know, John Singleton. So many dope, like you know, filmmakers out there. Shonda, I don't watch a lot of Shonda Rhimes stuff. Props to her, like as a producer, as a creator. Props for sure. But honestly, I don't watch a lot of her stuff. Gina Blythe Princewood or Princewood, Blythe, Gina, you know what I'm saying? Her, the director, The Woman King. Dope. I probably fumbled the name up. But yeah, man. So I try to support that as best I can. And so that's why I keep coming back to Tyler Perry and, you know, getting my fuss on. But because I want, you know what I'm saying? I just want more. I just want more. What else? Let me look at this. Let me look at this here. Let me pull up on this here and look at it. Oh, I want to talk about this. Somebody put up a post talking about foods people pretend to like. Foods that people pretend to like. And I chimed in the comment section. And I said coffee and fried chicken thighs. That's what I said. I said it with my whole chest. I took my shirt off before I typed in the comment section. I said coffee and fried chicken thighs. I don't believe y'all when you say fried chicken thighs are elite. I don't believe y'all. They're gross. The chicken thigh meat, all right, I'll give you baked chicken thighs, I'll give you barbecue thighs, whatever. Because y'all say that meat is more juicy. But fried chicken thighs, that's disgusting. Ugh. The way it be looking. The integrity of the thigh meat itself. That little metallic taste on the back end. The little gristly, ugh. Oh, gross. Fried chicken thighs. The way the meat be look. You ever take a bite of the chicken thigh and look back at it? Ugh. There's so much going on in that chicken thigh. There's so much going on. Once you get past the fried skin, and then you look at that dark meat. Ugh. And y'all be eating it. Y'all be hook, line, and sinker. Disgusting. Disgusting. Hey, coffee is just pure garbage. Every time. I don't care what you put in there. I don't care what you put around it. I don't care what kind of creams you put on the top. All the add-ins, all the pumpkin spices, all the caramel, mocha latte full of cellos. Whatever you want to put in there, coffee nasty. All of them. All the coffees. That little taste on the back end gonna come through every goddamn time. And now you hooked. Y'all just think you like coffee because it's addicting. Y'all just addicted to the coffee. It's not the taste. You don't like it. You're hooked. You're on drugs. Then the coffee is the drug of choice for you. You can't function. Then when you try to get off the coffee, you got a headache. You got nosebleeds. You can't get your shit together because you're strung out on the coffee. You need that nasty back end to keep your persona going. It's nasty, man. It's a drug. And y'all are hooked. Y'all are on the pipe. Y'all are on the pipe, man. Coffee nasty. And I've tried it. You know, I've tasted and what I'm talking about, I've tasted the goods. I've been there. This is not something I'm just looking at and just watching from afar. I've tried coffee several times. And it's always the back end. That little taste on the end. Oh. Even when you cream and sugar it to death, the back end gonna come through every goddamn time. First you be like, ooh, okay. Oh. That right there. That. Coffee trash. And when you're strung out on the coffee, they got you hook, line, and sinker. You feel like you can't get your day started until you get it. And then when you be like, you know what, I'm gonna get off coffee. Now you're trembling, you got a headache. Why would you want to be hooked on something like that? You know what I'm hooked on? Water, man. And I can drool on myself with the water. I can drink this sloppily and won't mess up my clothes. Ooh, all over me, y'all. Oh, it's on my shirt, it's on my pants. But you know what? It don't even matter. It don't even matter. There's no scent. There's no stain. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. You can't do this with coffee. You can't do it with coffee, man. Your shirt's ruined, your pants are tore up. You're done. You're done. Coffee and fried chicken thighs, man. Y'all can't convince me. Shit is nasty. Y'all nasty. Y'all big nasty. So listen, y'all. I need for people in the comment section to let stuff go. Let stuff go, y'all. Like when you come in comment, because I understand like people want to talk about certain things and certain things always get your attention. Like me with the podcast, I talk about, repeat things sometimes, like even the Tyler Perry, for example. But that's just a conversation. But it's like when you have famous people, right? And they do something years ago. Why are you still talking about that shit now? Let the shit go, man. Especially when they post something that ain't got nothing to do with that. Here you go in the comment section. Why can't you let nothing go? I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying? Why can't you let stuff go? Reason I bring this up, man. Kevin Hart had posted a picture of his wife. Just a picture of her, just living lavish, just flourishing, just being a beautiful woman, just right there. You know what I'm saying? He's giving her props. Stay in the comment section. Talking about the cheating. Yeah, cheating. If she's moved on, if she has moved on, why are you still talking about it? Why y'all be holding on to that shit? It ain't got nothing to do with you. Why you holding on to that? You don't know this woman. She don't know you. Why you gotta bring that up? Why you gotta take it there? Why? Who are you? Why can't you get over it? If the person that is directly affected by something has moved on, they've moved past, they're working through it, whatever the case may be, why are you holding on for dear life? Holding on to your fingers are just as white as bone because you holding on so tight. Why y'all be doing that? All over the comments, man, you'll be holding on to everything. People just out here trying to exist, trying to do other stuff. Here you go, holding on. And I just see that all the time in comment sections. I'll be like, yo, why y'all be holding on? You don't know these people. And you're holding on for dear life. Somebody in my comment section recently was like, I had posted something about, not waiting for Hollywood. We talking about Netflix and I'm promoting the show, right? Somebody in the comment section, he said, I'll tell you what he said. Hold on. I'll tell you what he said right here, right now. Hold tight. Hold tight. He says this. So mind you, it ain't got nothing to do with this. He says, this guy asked gay men what good D feels like and got mad when dude said he's suspect. And I'm just like, what that got to do with the post at hand? What that got to do with the post at hand? I'm talking about Hollywood, Netflix. I'm promoting the comedy show. What that got to do with, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm just like, bruh, why? Why come around several posts later talking about that shit? Why is that on your brain? Why can't you let that go? And I never got mad because they were saying I was suspect. I don't be mad. I'll stand firm in who I am. I just be annoyed because it be on y'all brains so much that you just can't even fathom that, you know, that gay people are out here. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be here. They've been here. They're going to be here. They're going to be here when you're gone. It's not the end of the world. There's enough straight sex to go around to keep the population flowing. What are you worried about? And so I just be like, yeah, exactly. And somebody brought up how they always bringing up Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. Every time they post something, here they go. Alicia Keys, she done broke up a happy home. Did she? And if she did, so what? So what? Move on. They clearly have. If they've moved on, why are you holding on? Swiss and Alicia out here having a good time, enjoying each other's company. They ain't got shit to do with us. Let them flourish. Why are you bringing that shit up? Why even follow them if you just holding on to that kind of resentment or that type of issue with people that you don't know, that you don't even know? But when they post about something, you want to come in with that energy. Like, why do y'all do this? What is it doing for you? What are these people doing to you that you can't let go of these certain things? I'm just like, why? I don't know. People just hold on. They hold on for dear life, no matter what. They just can't let go. Will Smith gonna have to hold on to that slap and Jada Pinkett and all that stuff. They just gonna have to. They're gonna keep bringing it up. They can't stop. I'm like, all right. I guess we can't move on. So it just got me to thinking about that. And I was just like, man, y'all really just can't let stuff go. And to be following these people when you clearly got issue, it's just weird. It's just weird moves. It's weird moves, y'all. I need y'all to come to terms. Even with my relationship, my last relationship with Sabrina, people can't let that go. People can't let it go. They be harassing her, asking her about me and just bringing me up. And I'm just like, let the shit go, man. Why are you holding on? What are you holding on for? Release yourself. Release the grip. Release the grip, y'all. Come on, man. Come on. It's strange. I also want to highlight too, people that are trash communicators get mad at you when you give less on the communication tip, right? And it's like, oh, you not responding. You're giving me one word text. Like, you've been raggedy this whole time. You're wildly inconsistent. You be disappearing. Don't come in here and fussing at me. You've been raggedy the whole time. And now, because I didn't reply in 10 minutes, you're going to be like, I see where this is going. I'm like, what part of the game is this? You've been raggedy with the communication this whole time. I give you the bare minimum in return because I'm tired of the raggediness. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to pour into it. Yes, hello, how you doing? That's great. And then when you give them that, they be like, oh, that's what we doing now? What you want? You don't like the energy giving right back. People got a lot of nerve with that. Being raggedy with the communication. And then when you return the raggediness, they be like, oh, hold on. Oh, okay. You know like the raggedy, huh? Well, welcome to my world. I don't like the raggedy either. The audacity, it's a lot of audacity going around in this day and age. The audacity is a city. It's a city. Population all die. It's thick. It's cracking. Big population. Population 7 million. They out here with the big audacity, man. Robust audacity out here. It's crazy. And I'm just like, well, damn, you really out here with this much audacity? Wow. Wow. The nerve. The nerve. It was something else I wanted to discuss. But I can't remember what it was. Damn it. Damn it, y'all. This, and the third. Oh, I had a question for you guys. So, can y'all date somebody with different political views than you? The Shade Room posted this, and I wanted to pose it to y'all. Can y'all date somebody with different political views than you? A lot of people saying nope. At this point, nope, no, yes, I can. No, yes, nope, nah, possibly. I have a problem. I have no problem having a conversation. Not if it's Trump. Depends on how different. Not at this point in history. Nope, no. I can, but not with the current candidates. Probably not. Nope, I don't think so. Not in this day and age. Before, yes, but if you support Trump, no. No Trumpers, but reasonable ones, yeah. I feel like today's political climate has really polarized that type of conversation because, like you said before, you can be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? All right, because honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not out here blindly Democrat or Republican. That's just not where I'm at. You know, I'm not that. I don't really trust politicians like that in general, whether you're Democrat or Republican. But there are certain candidates where it's just like, you are an absolute no for me. You are an absolute no way, shape, or form. And Trump is that for me. Trump is that no way, shape, or form. Nope. A hard nah, hell nah, nope, nah. And so the type of politician he is, I have zero tolerance for the support on his end. I just can't. I can't fuck with it. I can't. And so I got a friend of mine, a close friend, and she's married to a Trump supporter. And so I was like, and they've been married long before, he ran in office and stuff like that. But I'm just like, how does that work? Like, how are y'all coexisting? Like, I was really like, for real? Oh. And she's not feeling it. Which I get, which I understand. She's just like, nah, I'm not feeling it. Like, no. And I'm like, I feel you. And so for me, it's like, that's a big chunk in your relationship. Because for me, like, you know what I'm saying? If I was dating a girl and she was a Trump supporter, that's drying my coochie right on up. My coochie gonna be dry. Limp biscuit, soft peen, gooey shaft. Just gooey, flimsy shaft. Night after night, flimsy shaft. I can't do it. Smashing you and you got a Make America Great Again hat on? I can't do it. There's no way. My friend is black and he is shit. I forget what he is. It's not white though. It's something else. But I forget. I would have to ask. I would have to ask. But man, dog. I wouldn't be able to do it. And plus, I'm easily turned off. I know this about myself. I know who I am. I'm easily turned off. I don't like it, but it is what it is. I don't like the fact that I'm easily turned off. I don't like it. Because it kind of makes me feel like, yo, man, I might end up solo dolo out here. I might end up solo dolo. And, it worries me a little bit. Because like, damn, man, why am I this easily turned off all the time? And I don't like that about myself. I'll be trying to give grace, though. I'll be giving graces out, but I'm like, man, why am I like this? Like, why is it that easy for me to be like, man, I ain't feeling this? Because I realize the older I get, the more of a mental game it is for me sexually. When you're younger, you know what I'm saying? Sex rules. Sex is like, man, just smash, pumps. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But now, my mental has to be tapped for me to fully be all in. Like my mental has to be all in the moment. Like it matters. It's like, that's why some of these women that do the bare minimum, like when you're in the talking, flirting phase and they doing the bare minimum, it's like, well, I'm doing all the flirting and the mac, and it's just like, it's not going to do it for me because, it needs to be an exchange. It needs to be like, I can't be doing it because I got to be mentally stimulated here. Yeah, you may look good. I look at you be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing out here. But then I need that mental stimulation. That's a big part of it for me. I need to be, I need to be entertained and intrigued and like, that personality got to be popping. And the energy. And there's so many factors into like, being attracted to somebody. It's energy, it's personality, it's vibe, it's flow. It's also the physical component too. The physical component too is important, but it's like so many different other elements are, going into play to stay really attracted to somebody. You got to like the personality. You got to like the energy. You got to like what they be doing on the day-to-day life shit. You got to be attracted to them physically as well. You know what I'm saying? And some people lean more one way or the other. Some people are more into the physical. Some people are more into the mentality and the intelligence. It just depends. But all of these blend together when you're talking about being with a person, all of these things factor in. And so when some of these things are off, like you turned off on 3 of these things, but you still turned on the 2, it could be, it could be tricky. And so, man, I just be like, but why I got to be turned off so quickly? Why? I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, give me a couple of this or that's before I get up out of here, man. Give me a couple of this or that's. Let me get a couple of them things, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't done this or that in a while. Great job with Ball Brothers last night. Thank you, Dallas. And thank you for pulling up. It was fun, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Me and Kev be having a good-ass time on that stage together. We be having fun. Oh, it'd be fun. So I hope y'all can feel the fun that we're having, and I hope you're having fun as well, because we loving it right now. Moyo said, beer versus coffee. They are both disgusting. They are both disgusting. If we gonna take it there, which one? Damn, they both trash, man. But I would say coffee is better tasting. I'm gonna give the edge to coffee reluctantly, even though I just ripped coffee to shreds in this episode. Beer is just never even remotely good to me. Beer just sucks on all fronts. At least with coffee, when you jazz it up, I'll be fooled by the initial jazz up, and I got a little bit of time to enjoy it before the real taste kicks in on the back end. Beer, there's no back end. It's all trash. So I'm going coffee. Jason Anderson asked, since we're speaking of aliens or Alien Romulus? Aliens. The second Aliens that's my favorite movie. And that's still, to me, the best in the franchise. Let's see. Miranda Cummings asks, Outkast or Eric B. and Rakim? Outkast. Outkast. Shout out to Eric B. and Rakim. They were pioneers. They're legends of this shit. But Outkast, they just had me in the chokehold. Full albums, full chokehold. It's an easy pick for me. I just cherry pick with Eric B. and Rakim songs. I don't go and listen to the whole album. It's not even paid in full. But I respect everything about them and everything. But honestly, when it comes to airplay, Outkast, 100% for me. That murder clip was wild. Okay, Tanisha Turner asked this or that. Family and Patreon sitting in front rows at the comedy club of your shows, or Sinbad? Wait, what's the question? Oh, you're asking me, do I want family and Patreon sitting in the front row at the comedy club for your show, or Sinbad? I'm gonna go with friends and family and Patreon. I need more people. Cat James asks, if you had to choose one right now, which would you rather be, husband or grandfather? Oh, grandfather. Easy. If I had to choose, grandfather. I want to be a grandfather right here, right now, today, in this moment. Like right now, you know what I'm saying? If I get married, cool. If I don't get married, cool. But I want a grandchild. 100%. 100%. I want a grandbaby tonight. I want that grandbaby to be on the porch when I got home. Tonight, easy, 100%. 100%, man. I don't want to put the pressure on Sincere like that, but I can't wait. I can't wait. But if he chooses not to, that's fine too. But if he does choose to, I can't wait. I can't wait for that grandbaby, man. Listen. I can't wait for the grandbaby. Absolutely. Great question, though. Persnickety Goddess asks, vacation or staycation? Staycation. Staycation, man. I can't stop staycating. I can't stop, man. The staycation is just like, oh, it's so relaxing. I still don't be relaxing like I should on the staycation because I'm always like, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. It's hard for me to relax my brain and fully go into like a real vacation mode. And then even if I travel somewhere to do a vacation, I'm going to still be stressed about the travel, about what I got to do, this, that, and the third. And I got to get back. I got to pack. I got to do this. But a staycation, when I'm just at the crib in the same shorts and tank top, that's when I'm fully like, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. That's prime real estate for me. So yeah, I'm going staycation show. Going staycation. Hold on. Let's go. 50-yard line tickets to a Bears Super Bowl or backstage passes to a Nas concert. I'm going to go for that Super Bowl. I've seen Nas live twice. I've seen him in concert twice. And the backstage would be dope. But I'm going to go with the Bears in the Super Bowl, man. Bears in the Super Bowl, man. That's rare. That's rare. They only been in the Super Bowl twice. I'm going to need that 50-yard line Super Bowl for the Bears. I'm going to need it. Win or lose, I'm going to need it. I got to be there. I got to feel the energy, man. It's the Super Bowl. Got to be in that thing. For my team, got to be in the Super Bowl, man. No disrespect to Nas. He's my favorite rapper. But I feel like I'm going to meet Nas anyway. I feel like I'm going to meet him. You know what I'm saying? I know people that are close to him. I feel like I'm going to meet him one day regardless. It's going to happen. You know, Hit Boy knows me. You know, his barber knows me. So it's like, it might happen anyway. But I feel like the rarity of making it to the Super Bowl, I can't pass that up, man. Because what if it don't happen again in my lifetime? Got to keep that in mind. Got to keep that in mind. All right. Final question. Jay Edwards is asking me, what's the best fast food burger? Okay, so we talking fast food, right? We're not talking restaurant burgers. We talking fast food. They get the drive-through window. Not no sit down and eat burgers where it's like a restaurant and you know what I'm saying? We talking fast food. All right. So we got McDonald's, we got Burger King, we got Wendy's, we got In-N-Out, we got Whataburger, we got Lotta Burger, we got White Castle, we got Crystals, we got Riley's or whatever, we got Sonic, we got Five Guys. We got, what else? Culver's. I've never had Culver's, so they won't be getting picked for me. So I think we covered the burger bases or the fast food burger bases, right? The Habit, Carl's Jr., Hardee's. Okay. Five Guys is not a drive-through. That's fair. Jack in the Box. I used to love a Jumbo Jack from Jack in the Box. I feel like Wendy's is not as good as it used to be. I don't know what happened to Wendy's. I don't know if it's just meat. Fat Burger. Fat Burger is good, actually. Arby's has burgers now. Y'all not going to agree with me. Y'all not going to agree with me, but I don't care. You ask me individually. But for me, some of y'all might know what I'm about to say. Some of you don't. My favorite fast food burger is White Castle. I don't care how you feel about it. White Castle is my favorite. That's the one I have to have. And I know you'd be like, it tears your stomach up. This, that, and the third. Them White Castle burgers be having your boy, man. I be loving White Castle. I've always loved them, and I still do. I still pull up on White Castle and get an Impossible slider. White Castle is the one for me. And I know, it's ridiculous. I know. It don't tear my stomach up, though. White Castle does nothing to my stomach. But that's my pick. The fast food burger that I think about, that I enjoy, that I love the most, that didn't change on taste with me, White Castle. I'll fight y'all right now. Fight amongst yourselves in the comments, man. It ain't got nothing to do with me, man. That's my pick. That's my final answer. Listen, y'all. I want to thank y'all for pulling up to another episode of Verbal Cardio. I appreciate y'all tuning in, listening, sharing, commenting. Please comment. Please share your thoughts. Answer some of these questions yourself. I would love the comment interactions to go down like that. Spread the word about this podcast. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my patron saints for being producers of this show as well. Shout out to Amir on the ones and twos. Tonight, well, it won't be tonight for y'all, but like we doing watch parties tonight. You know what I'm saying? Average Joe on Netflix. If you join my Patreon, you can get in on these watch parties, man. Join my Patreon. Click the link in my bio on Instagram. Click that Patreon tab and join up, man. It's a good time. And thank you for tuning in to another session of that Verbal Cardio.